Hi there, welcome back. And this is Rhian here from Not Just Facts. And today I'm going to answer a really common question asked by lots of our patients about whether to use ice or heat on their pain. So if we start with ice, if you have something that's red, a joint that's red, hot, swollen, then you really need to use ice. This helps to constrict the blood flow coming into that area and reduce the amount of inflammatory products that are coming in. And it's those inflammatory products that make the joint very red and hot and swollen. So that's the ice. Then there's the heat. So heat, when you apply heat to muscles, it's good for. So if you've got sort of tight, strained muscles, then apply your heat pad to the area. And this basically heat causes the blood vessels to open up, dilate, and you get more blood coming into the area, and it helps to relax the muscle so that you can ease your pain. Now with heat, you can leave heat on longer. So some people wear those sticky pads and stick them on their back and walk around with them for a couple of hours. Otherwise, you can use hot water bottles and things like that for 15-20 minutes on an area. With the ice burns just as much as heat. So really with ice packs, you don't want to leave them on as long as the heat. So really you want to do sort of 5-10 minutes of ice. Make sure that your ice pack has a insulation around it, so like a flannel or a towel, and make sure that the cold actually comes through onto your skin so you can actually feel it cold. If you do have a lot of nerve pain, then I wouldn't particularly use ice. And again, with heat, if you've got things like dermatitis, or you've got multiple sclerosis and are really sensitive to heat, then don't obviously use heat. The tricky area comes when you have a bit of both. So like with a lot of chronic or longer term back problems, it might be you might have sort of strained your back, but you've also got this chronic aching in your back. And what do people use then? Well, I think you've got to go with the flow. So whatever feels good for that. So you might try the ice first, and then you think, oh no, I can't tolerate the ice. So then you get your heat pack out, or you get into a warm bath and you soak in some Epsom salts, and that might feel a lot better. So you've got to try these things, because some people, and it's down to really preference, because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, so you stick an ice pack on something and it constricts the blood flow, so you get less blood coming in. But as soon as you take the ice pack off, what happens is that then the vessels will enlarge again, and then more blood flow will come in. So it's like the same really as putting on a heat pad at the end of the day. So don't get too bogged down about it. That's the one thing. The only time you get bogged down about it is if you have that red, hot, swollen joint, which is then you need the ice. And if it feels really muscular, then you definitely use the heat. And the things in between is to go with the flow and go what feels right for you at the time. And you can do a contrast bathe as well. So our last thing is a contrast bathe. So that means you can use ice and heat and ice and heat, and you sort of do one after the other. So again, if you think about that blood flow, it's like blood in, stopping blood, blood in, stopping blood, blood in, stopping blood. And it just helps to get the whole circulation going, to get the healing stimulated in the area that you've hurt. So there are our sort of options for ice and heat. It is quite simple, but hopefully that's highlighted it a little bit more for you so that you have a bit more guidance on what to do with your ice and heat packs. Have a good week and see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.